welcome to another episode of New to Me. I'm Stephen Michael Zach, and today we are taking a look at the Comica Boom XD. This is the upside down. This is the D2 kit, where you get 2 transmitters and 1 receivers. Let's just dive right in. You're going to get this nice little magnetized box, which is very nice, with a couple boxes inside. Instructions, which we'll never look at. And let's take a look at the units themselves. As you can see, these are fantastic. They are made of plastic. They are very, very, very lightweight. Really digging that. And the buttons are very nice on the sides. They're nice to press. They feel pretty good. Super light, a little bit lighter than the Rhodes. And one thing you'll notice is this fantastic screen that these have with all the information that you need. Especially a level for your voice, which is fantastic. Now, these do have multiple modes. You can go to a stereo mode, which will just record both of these, or you can go to a mono mode. So you have stereo mono modes, and what these modes allow you to do is you can flip the mode, and you can record one into the right channel and one into the left channel if you are interviewing 2 people, which is super, super awesome. Or if you want to double mic somebody for backup audio, you have that option. So that is really solid, really strong. Really love that. And of course, you get, not only does it have a built-in microphone, which seems to be pretty darn good, but you have a port for a microphone jack. And these are USB-C chargeable, USB Type-C chargeable. Now, the clip on the back, I'm not a huge fan of. They are not as strong as the Rode Wireless Go. In fact, this will probably be the first thing that goes. But it's pretty good, pretty decent. Really loving the screen. And of course, on the screen, you get your Bluetooth connectivity, your microphone connectivity, and all that kind of information that you need, including your battery levels, which is really super awesome. So let's talk about what this comes with. Now, this comes with a slew of wires. You get, and I'm not going to take these out of the bag, show a little picture up top. You do get a Canon Nikon wire, and I believe that these wires are to plug into the receiver here to go into different cameras, so that it just kind of helps, I guess, control the audio level, because not all cameras have the same kind of audio level. So they do give you a Canon and Nikon one, and then they give you one for just your regular cell phone, and they give you one for Panasonic, Fuji, and Sony, which is very, very cool. Next up, you are going to get 2 lapel-style microphones. And these seem pretty nice. They've got the kind of loop here, and they all kind of in nice squeezy tie here. Very cool. One thing I do like about this is there's actually a safety latch. So when you attach this to a microphone, it's not going to come out because it's a safety latch. You actually have to push down on this rubber bit and then pull it out, which is very cool. So there's a safety latch. Super awesome. The microphone head is a little bit big for my taste, but seems pretty good, pretty solid. Comes with a foam windscreen already inserted, and that stays on pretty well. So there you go. You're going to get 2 of those, and you're also going to get 2 dead cats. Now, this is where I really love the Comica Boom, because obviously they looked at Rode and they said, how can we make our dead cats better? Because of course, as you know, Rhodes have that terrible little 2-clip thing. Well, what they did was they basically made like a rubber square, and their microphone has a square base, and all you have to do is just pop it on like so, pop it over, and this thing's not coming off. This is pretty rock solid. Really terrific design. Super happy with that design. So that's it. Those are the things that come with it. Now, I do want to talk about the USB to USB Type-C charging cable, and this is where I am very disappointed in this product. You have 1, 2, 3 units and only 1 charging cable. Why you would do that makes no sense, Comica. You need to include, I mean, you're paying almost $300 for this thing, you need to have charging cables. There's no excuse for having one. Yes, I know a lot of us do have these cables lying around, but if you're a new filmmaker, or there are still some people who do not have any things that use these kinds of cables. So if you're a new filmmaker, if you don't have these cables, be aware you are going to have to purchase two more, which is an added expense to this kit. Don't know why they didn't include these. These are very, very inexpensive to just chuck in there. 3 units, 1 charging cable. Enough said. So there you go. There you have it. That is what comes with it, what comes in the whole box. Now, this is the point of the video where I would go outside and I would do a distance test. However, it is snowing and cold, so we unfortunately can't do that. But I'm going to leave some links down below to other reviews where you can go and listen to distance testing. Next, we will plug these in and I will test the modes, and then we'll come back to the main table for my final thoughts. Okay, so here we are with the Comica, and I do have both of them running. And this is in stereo mode. So let me go ahead and just turn off one of these by holding down the button. And I love how fast these turn off. It's really much better than the Rode. The Rode takes forever to turn on. But this is the microphone just out of the Comica. And this is microphone A. And we're in stereo mode, I do believe. And let's go ahead and turn off A. Are with microphone B. Now, one thing I do notice about these microphones is they are much hotter than, they run much hotter than the Rode Wireless Go. And of course, you get all these cables to kind of control that as well. But this is microphone B on stereo. Now, let's go ahead and try microphone B. Okay, so this is microphone B with the lapel mic plugged in. And this is what it sounds like, and we'll take a listen soon to what it sounds like. That's microphone B, and I'm not going to do A because it's just going to sound the same. Hey guys, I just want to pause the review here for a moment. I was rushing through this review to try to get it done, and I accidentally screwed up the mono and stereo mode explanation. So when this thing is in mono mode, that is going to split the track either right or left, and stereo is going to make it all on one track. Just want to clear that up. Now, let's get back to the review. And let's go ahead, and there is a little notch here. I've been doing it wrong. There's a little notch here. So when you plug this in, it locks in like that. I showed you wrong before, but it does have a locking mechanism. Okay, and here's both mics working together, and as you can see, it is recording onto one track. Mic A, mic B, mic A, mic B. So here we are in mono mode. This is mic A, mic B. Mic A, mic B. So as you can see, the ability to split these up is fantastic. Okay, so my final thoughts is this is a really fantastic kit. Right now, at the time of the recording of this video, this is $207, which is fantastic. If you can get this kit for around $200, that is definitely a good thing. That is definitely something you most likely should do. Now, if it's $259, which is the normal price, be aware you still have to buy 2 extra charging cables. So that's going to jack it up to about, almost $300. So if you can get this on sale, I say definitely yes. Who is this for? It's for narrative filmmakers, people doing interviews. Really, these can be used for anything. Now let's talk about the pros and cons. Start with the pros. Very well built, solid. The distance is the distance. It is great. Works like it says it does. I love, love, love these displays. It is fantastic. In fact, I'm thinking about switching. The audio quality is really good. Really love the audio quality on these. I'm really rock solid. And I'll stop saying really now. Really solid. And I just love these things. These are really good. Especially if you're on a budget or you're a beginning filmmaker, this is a great kit to have because having the ability to record 2 different people and separate the audio is major, especially if you're doing interview work and things like that. So Super cool, right on Comica. Now let's talk about the cons, which there are not many of. One thing I didn't mention before is that the receiver does have a headphone jack, which is pretty cool. But let's talk cons. This clip is going to be the first thing that I break, because that's how I roll. Not as strong as the Rode Wireless Go. And the mic heads are a little bit big and distracting for my taste. I like them a little bit smaller, but these can be easily hid. And finally, one charging cable. Come on, guys. One charging cable for 3 units. If you're in a rush, you have a gig, you need these charged up right away, you're not going to be ready for your gig. So don't understand why they didn't include extra charging cables, but know that you're only getting one, which is bad. I'll say it. It's stupid. And that's really the downsides. Everything else about this microphone system I really love. So there you go. The sound quality is pretty darn good. Matches pretty much the Rode. I really am enjoying this kit. So that's it. Those are my thoughts, but I want to know yours. So leave your questions and comments in the notes below. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to mash that bell button to be notified when we drop a brand new video. I'm Stephen Michael Zach, and this is new to me.